I would like to announce that I am wearing a color other than black, and it's a dress. Who am I? Hi friends. Today's video, I'm going to be going through my quick, easy, very minimal 10-minute makeup, the kind of makeup that I wear just when I need to get out the door to run errands and stuff like that, and I want to put a face on, but nothing too dramatic, nothing that's going to take a lot of time, but still a look that I feel really pretty and put together in. So if you want to see how I get from this to this, then let's go. Look at these cute clips I got from Shop Miss A. Are they not adorable? Okay, my hair is getting, whoop, that smacked me right in the nipple. My hair is getting long enough that I'm starting to notice during makeup application it's kind of getting in my way, which is very exciting. We will regrow 2023. I have already prepped my skin with the necessary tings. If you guys want an updated skincare routine, let me know. Like, comment down below, because I have changed some things and my skin has improved a lot. I do have like 3 active pimples right now because I just got over my period. First things first, I wet my sponge. I have a new sponge. This is from Shop Miss A as well. This is by the brand Paw Paw. It looks like this. This is literally a dupe for the Beauty Blender and it's $1. For this kind of look, I do not wear foundation. I go in instead with my e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter, and I have the shade number 4. This also acts as a really good primer because I do have dry skin and I find that I need a really hydrating primer to keep any of the other products from creasing and looking dry and cakey on my skin. And then I'll take my dampened sponge, and as you see, I do put quite a bit on because this is gonna act as my skin tint. Next, I'm gonna go in with my Physicians Formula Butter Glow Concealer. I really like this one for this kind of look, specifically the shade and medium to tan, because I feel like I can put it all over my face. It's more of like a skin tone matching color, as opposed to like some of my other concealers, like the LYS one would be a bit too brightening, a bit too glam for this kind of look, and this one is just so natural. And I usually do go in with a little bit extra underneath the eyes specifically, just because I do have a lot of darkness under there. Next, I take a powder. Today I'm going to be using my One Size Translucent Setting Powder, and I take a brush on days like this just because I feel like a brush is way quicker than if I try to use a sponge or like a velour puff. And I'll just take a very light amount of that and I'll set the T-zone. So in between the eyebrows, a little bit on the forehead, the chin, around the mouth, and then of course underneath the eyes, but I do make sure to blend out any of the creases before I do this step. I'm not going in order. I don't know why I started with the face. Most of the time I do start with my eyes. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyelids. And with the same setting brush, I'm gonna just go back into that One Size powder and use that to set my eye primer. Going into my e.l.f. quad, you guys already know this has been an everyday staple. And just depending on how I'm feeling, I just interchange between these 2 mid-tone shades. And I just roughly put that through the crease and just take a big fluffy brush. This is It Cosmetics Fluffy Blender. And I like to really hug this brow bone right here just to give a more lifted kind of look to the eyes. Then I take a flat shader brush like this one and go into the lightest color, and I basically go all underneath what I just did with that brown, and I do take it out here and kind of clean up underneath this blending that we did. Yeah, this eye look is super quick. I'm not concerned about being super precise. It's just very messy, but I feel like it's super effective. And I take that same cream shade and I'm gonna put that in my inner corner just to add some brightness. Then I take a domed blender brush. This one is from Sonia Kashuk. And then I go back into those same 2 brown shades. And I just take that all along the lower lash line. Now, a 10-minute quick everyday kind of look does include lashes for me. I know that's not for everyone, just because I am able to put on lashes really quickly, and it really makes such a difference. Really makes me feel elevated and beautiful. I'm gonna go in with these. These are the Kiss lashes. These are the style So Wispy Pompadour. They're kind of tapered, so there's more volume on the outer corners. I really love a tapered fluffy lash like this. And I don't curl my lashes before. I'm gonna show you guys in a second a little technique that I use. Y'all know I love my Ardell's, but I feel like these ones really retain the curvature, so you don't have to do any kind of bending. I don't have to trim these at all. I literally just plop them on. So while I let the glue dry, I go ahead and just continue on with my routine. I'm gonna take my Kosas AirBrow and quickly run that through. I like to take most of the product on the end because I tend to have more gaps in my brow towards the tail end for some reason. So I'll just coat and then I'll go back into the front and then start combing up and shaping the brow the way that I want them to sit. Super quick, literally that's all I do. The glue is still drying, so I'm gonna go ahead and put on some highlighter. Now for every day, I have been using the ColourPop Flexitarian because that one is super, super easy to apply quickly. But I also feel like powder highlight is just like so quick. You don't really have to think about it. You don't have to blend as much. And this one specifically, it's like one and done. And I do highlight the brow bone a little bit as well. I like to put highlighter on before blush. I feel like it looks more cohesive and natural if I do it as opposed to blush and then highlighter. So the glue has dried. I put the lash applicator, I hold the lash on the outside corner, and then I look down into a mirror and then I place it more so on that outside part of my eye. I don't really like the band to be touching like the inner part of my eye, like in here as much. But there you go, like so quick, so easy. We're keeping it pushing. Go ahead and put the glue on the other lash. And I do also put a little bit of the glue on the inner corner just because that's where my lash tends to lift up if anything. So it's just extra insurance to make sure these bad boys are not going anywhere. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my cream blush while that's drying. This is the Pixi Moisture Stick in the shade Fleur, and I don't wear bronzer for this look. It's just another step, honestly, and you can use blush as bronzer anyway. And I really like a blush like this Pixi one for this kind of look because it does give me a really natural kind of glow to the skin. So I feel like it really melts in with the highlighter, gives me that really shiny, youthful kind of glow that I really like. Then sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes I'll put a little bit on the tip of my nose, and I'll just put the tiniest little bit on my forehead as well. Just so it kind of acts like bronzer, it gives a little bit of color, a little bit of warmth. Okay, the lash is ready. Again, I hold the lash on the outer corner, have my mirror handy, look down into the mirror, and then place that towards the outside corner. So I place the outer corner first, just adjust that a little bit, and then I'll do the inside. And since I already put glue on the inside part of my eyelid, I don't really have to fiddle with it at all. Okay, so here is my lash trick. I'm going to get my lash curler. This is also from Shop Miss A. And I'm gonna look down into my mirror and I'm going to curl both my false lashes and my natural lashes together. This is before I apply mascara. So I look down, And I start from the outside corner and I get the entire lash in there, and I'll do some pumps at the base, just like that. You see what a difference that makes compared to this side? So same thing, I'm gonna start from the outer corner, really make sure the whole lash is in there. Couple pumps. I know they might look a little bit crazy, but that is okay because throughout the day they're gonna fall. So I'd rather them be super curly at first. I've been trying out this Hello Lashes mascara from It Cosmetics. This is actually a tubing mascara. I'm just going to lightly coat and blend the real lashes with the false lashes. And because we curled both false and natural lashes together, when I put on mascara, there's going to be like zero gap between. When I turn to the side, you're not going to be able to see any gap between the lashes. Okay, to finish off the eyes, I always take a nude pencil. This one is from Essence. And I go into my waterline. And then I take my mascara wand and I wipe off most of the product. And I'll just very, very lightly coat the bottom as well. So I'll look down, make sure that the mascara doesn't touch underneath my eyes, and I take a little spoolie. This one is from e.l.f. and I go underneath the lash and just rotate it a couple times just to make sure we don't have any excess mascara that's going to smudge underneath. Before lips, I always go into a setting spray. This is a must for me no matter what kind of look I'm doing. This one is from Caliray. For lips, I always go in with a lip liner. You guys already know which one this is. I don't even have to say it. And I do feather in my lip liner just a little bit on the corners, so I'll just bring that color in. Nothing too crazy. Okay, and this is the last step. I've been in another kick with the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Heat. This one is in Fenty Glow. I always do go in with a gloss after the lip liner. The gloss always changes. It's usually something pinky, neutral, brown, like this color. I've just really been liking this one because it's super glossy, makes my lips super juicy, and it does have a plumping effect. And the color like goes perfectly with that lip liner as well. And that is it, guys. Just fix my hair really quick. And this is the final look. If you liked this look as much as I do, like, comment, subscribe. You already know the drill. I am sending you guys so much love and light. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!